Hi there, it's me again. So I wanted to follow on from my last video where I talked about wiggling away your hip, your back and your groin pain. So today I'm going to give you a recap of what we did last time and also show you the next stage in wiggling away your pain. So first things first, if you remember last time, you want to get your pelvis into what we call pelvis neutral, which is halfway between the two ranges of motion of your pelvis. So you tuck your bum right under, stick your bum right out and go halfway between the two. Once you've got halfway between the two, you draw an imaginary dot in the middle of the floor and then you circle your hips around that dot. Start warming up with a small range of motion and then build up to a bigger and bigger range of motion. Now, the next thing that you can do, which I mentioned before, was to do figures of 8. So, to do that, you literally, again, imagine that you're going to come forwards in the middle, out to the side, out to the back, to the middle, and then out the other side, back, and to the middle, so that you would really think about drawing those figures of 8 on the floor. Now, there's huge benefits to the pelvis, the back, the groin, as I say, and it's really nice, depending on how much pain you have, you must be nice and slow and start with small ranges of motion, then build up to more. You can then add movements with your arms, and adding movements of your arms has greater benefits because you can really get a bit more cardiovascular fitness. You're starting to build up some of the what we call slings, so the stability systems in your tummy and your back. I might cover a bit more about arms in the next video. What I also wanted to do today was to teach you to use that circular motion, standing on one leg and then standing on the other. Now, the starting posture of that is really, really important. So make sure that your legs are not crossing over, especially if you've got hip and groin pain. Make sure that your legs are nice and apart and that you're in a really nice, comfortable position. Then bring your weight onto the back leg. Now, if you're going to circle from here, what you've got to make sure is that your bottom isn't already tucked right under. It's absolutely impossible to circle that hip if your bum is already really tucked under. So you've got to get into that neutral position, standing on your back leg. That then gives you the movement, the space to do the movement. Okay? So what you do is you bring that hip forwards and then you imagine that you're going to do little circles on the floor beneath you, just with the front leg. Okay? Another thing that you can do is go up and down, and one of the things that I know some people struggle with is dropping down, or conversely lifting up, but mostly dropping down. Now, most of the time when people struggle dropping down, it's because they haven't lifted up in the first place. Now, when you're doing this exercise, again, you must be really nice and slow and steady. And actually, if you do have pain at the moment, I would recommend that you only do that nice, gentle, slow, circular motion. And then you can do the same on the other side. So nice, gentle, slow, circular motion. And when you're ready, you can put them all together to some cool music. You can go round and round one way, round and round the other, figures of 8, stand on the back leg, circles with one hip, stand on the other leg, circles with the other hip, and then, as I say, we'll do the funky hand stuff later. I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm trying to find fun ways for people to get moving, so if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear your ideas, but movement for pain is fantastic as long as you do it in a nice, gentle, controlled way. Do get in touch if you have any problems. My email address is lucymacdonaldphysio@hotmail.co.uk, or you can get in touch through our website, which is www.octopusclinic.com. follow me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.